million years ago, the world was young, savage, and unforgiving. Forests stretched endlessly beneath a raw sky, rivers cut through stone like open veins, and every living creature survived by one rule alone: kill or be killed. Mercy had no name then. Compassion had no place. Instinct ruled all. Among the shadowed valleys lived a fierce tiger mother, her coat scarred by countless battles, her eyes sharpened by hunger and loss. She was no ordinary hunter, she was a survivor of ice storms, rival predators, and endless nights of starvation. Her cubs were her entire universe, small and fragile sparks of life in a world that crushed weakness without hesitation. That morning, the air smelled of blood and fear. The tiger moved silently through tall grass, muscles coiled, breath slow. Her cubs had not eaten in 2 days. Their cries echoed in her mind, stabbing deeper than hunger ever could. She followed a scent trail to the edge of a ravine where something unexpected waited. A human child. The child was alone, no older than 5 summers, trembling near the rocks. His tribe had likely been scattered by predators or storms. His body was thin, his eyes wide with terror as they locked onto the glowing amber gaze emerging from the grass. In that instant, instinct roared. This was prey. Easy prey. A meal that could save her cubs. The tiger stepped forward, claws sinking into the soil. The child froze, too afraid to scream. The world seemed to hold its breath. Wind whispered through the grass. Time slowed, stretched thin between life and death. The tiger leapt. But she stopped. Mid-step, something shifted inside her, not in her mind, but deeper, in a place older than thought. The child did not run. He did not fight. He simply raised his small hands, not in defense, but in surrender. And then something impossible happened. The child cried, not in panic, but in pain. The sound pierced the tiger like a spear. It was the same sound her cubs made when they were hungry. The same broken, helpless cry she had answered countless times. In that fragile noise, the tiger did not hear prey. She heard kin. Her instincts clashed violently, one screaming to kill, the other whispering something unknown, something dangerous. She circled the child slowly, nostrils flaring. He smelled of fear, dirt, and loneliness. The child reached into a small pouch tied to his waist with shaking fingers. He pulled out a piece of dried meat and dropped it onto the ground between them. An offering. The tiger stared. No animal offered food to its predator. No prey chose sacrifice. This was not instinct. This was something else. She lowered her head, sniffed the meat, then looked back at the child. Her hunger burned, but her claws did not strike. Instead, she pushed the meat aside with her paw. The child gasped. Slowly, carefully, the tiger turned away. She walked back toward the ravine, stopped, then looked over her shoulder. The child was still there, alive, breathing. Their eyes met one last time, not as hunter and prey, but as two beings lost in a brutal world. She vanished into the forest. That night, the tiger returned to her cubs empty-handed. They cried, and she pressed them close, licking their fur, offering warmth instead of food. Hunger gnawed at them all, but none of them died. The next morning, something strange awaited her near the ravine. A pile of food. Roots. Small animals. Berries. Crude, clumsy offerings gathered by human hands. The child stood at a distance, watching. The tiger understood. Days passed. The exchange continued. The tiger protected the ravine from other predators. The child brought food. Slowly, cautiously, an unspoken bond formed, not of trust, but of recognition. Word spread among humans of the spirit beast that did not kill. Among animals, the ravine became a place of uneasy peace. 1,000,000 years later, the world would forget the names, the faces, the details. But something remained. That moment when instinct paused, when mercy was chosen. Became a spark buried deep within life itself. A quiet echo passed down through generations, shaping empathy, coexistence, and the fragile idea that survival did not always require destruction. In a world ruled by instinct, one tiger mother proved that even the fiercest hearts could choose mercy. And that choice changed everything.